You wanna know something, dude?
Huh?
We started off the video, we didn't even get you to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Matt Curry, and I compete in men's physique. And I'm a trainer. My favorite bodybuilder, probably Callan Von Mooger, because the way he looks, definitely, it's like my goal physique for sure. I think he looks insane. He walks around at like 6% body fat, 5% body fat, which I wish I could do, but I can't. And I've actually met him before in person and got a workout in with him. And he was the most down-to-earth, just polite guy I've ever met as far as a fitness icon. And he goes hard. Like, the work shows, especially when we worked out together, like, he went hard. So it's definitely like why he is where he is today.
How did I get started bodybuilding?
Yeah. Okay. I got started bodybuilding. So I was already working out probably for about 5-6 years. And I just worked out because I loved it. And it, kind of relieved a lot of stress for me growing up. And then I realized, wow, I think I look pretty decent. Let's try to get into a show and beat some other people.
Yeah.
So me and my friend were gonna do it together, and he's the one that kind of hyped me up to do it because we were gonna do it together. And then of course, a couple weeks out, he backs out. I'm stuck by myself. And he's like, dude, but you should do it by yourself. I was like, all right, fine. I'll do it by myself. And I did it, and I loved it ever since. It was just it was an amazing feeling to go up on stage in front of people, show off like the hard work that I put in. That's it, really. It's addicting.
Outside of bodybuilding, would you do like powerlifting or CrossFit or anything else?
Outside of bodybuilding, so I tend to get pretty strong in the off season. I could see myself doing powerlifting for sure.
Yeah.
And I used to train like it when I was younger, like deadlifts, squats, bench press, super heavy. And I feel like that built most of my foundation was powerlifting.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see myself doing some powerlifting. As far as CrossFit goes, CrossFit equals the loss of gains.
All right, so how many shows have you competed in so far?
I've competed in 9 total shows. 5 of them were state level shows, and 4 of them were national level shows.
With that being said, what is the difference you notice competing on the national level versus the state level?
Competition's a lot tougher.
Yeah.
A lot tougher. In a state show, ever since I was 18, I've never taken out of the top 5. National show, I've never even been in the top 5. So that's the difference right there.
Advice would you give somebody just entering on a state level trying to compete?
State level show, I would tell them not to go in it thinking they're gonna beat everybody and real cocky about it or anything like that. I'd tell them to stay humble, go into it being proud of the work they put in for the show, and that they should know that it takes time to build up where other guys are.
Yeah.
So you never know, like some guy might be doing this for 20 years and he's still competing at the state level, and he has way more time in the gym than the beginner does, and he doesn't have his hamstrings popping or his lats out, or he doesn't have muscle maturity over the guy that's been doing it for 20 years. So I think a beginner coming in just needs to go in it. It's going to be a long road.
What is your goals to work on to compete on the next level going into next year?
My goal this time, my plan this time is I'm going to stay a lot leaner this offseason like I am right now. Like, this is probably the fattest I'm going to get.
How much is that right now?
Probably about 10% body fat, somewhere around there. And I'm going to come in on it's going to be a long prep, but it's not going to be as rigorous because I'm not going to have as much body fat to lose. And I'm going to work on my posing so much more this time. Basically, I'm going to be doing everything I do now, but just adding in tons of posing training, because I feel like that's been my problem as far as competing goes.
Posing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any like motivation quotes or anything?
Motivational quotes?
Or like just something that just makes you like, man, I got to grind it out. I might not feel like it.
Yeah. Well, it takes a bad day to have a good day. So don't think every day is going to be all good and fun and joyful, because it's not going to be. If every day was like that, then there wouldn't be such thing as joyful or good.
Mm-hmm.
So the bad days is when you need to push through and go your hardest. That's when the gains are made.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, when it burns, that's when you're growing. If it doesn't burn, you're not growing.
So, what's the difference you notice being in Michigan versus competing here in Texas?
Competing,
Yeah.
competition is a lot bigger, and I'd say harder in Texas than Michigan for sure.
Really?
There's a lot. Fitness is like probably double what it is in Michigan, especially because the population's more here. There's more competitors here. So you go to a show, it could be a state level show with 800 competitors here, where you'll never see that in Michigan. So
As a trainer, what is, I guess, as a trainer, and you trying to help somebody have discipline, like how do you motivate them? Because in a sense, it all is going to come down to you staying consistent and you being motivated.
they need to see results. I try to get results from my clients as fast as possible, because if they don't see those initial results, they're gonna think, you know, nothing's going on, nothing's happening. So once they see those results, boom, that keeps them going, and they want more. They want more. It's like a hit of dopamine almost, you know.
Yeah.
You get that first result, it's like high. Like, oh my gosh, this is great. And it just keeps them going to each time.
Is it one client that stands out above the rest that you have trained that you say like I made a difference?
You know, we got Chris over here videotaping me. This guy's a beast. He goes hard in the gym. He's videotaping me, but really I should be videotaping him.
That'll work for me. Question.
What's up?
So how do you find balance between fitness and then just life outside of the gym? Because you know, things do happen, and a lot of times that can push people away from the gym, and you know they never get back into it.
Well, for me, I never really had a time where I didn't want to go to the gym. Anytime anything goes wrong in my life, just the way I am, is I work out. Come to the gym. I set a new goal, and I come in the gym and hit it. And that gets me kind of back in the right state of mind. I never want to just lay around and just think about whatever happened. I would come in here and try to do something about it, work it off. And I started really young, so it's kind of just incorporated into my regimen now. So I can't see myself without it.